What is this feeling in my stomach, chat?
That Alejandro Garnacho keen on joining Chelsea. It was his priority in January, and he's still keen on the move this summer. Chelsea considering to bid later this month for Garnacho, as said, for weeks. And he's waiting for Chelsea as priority despite bids from abroad. This guy is going out of his way to make sure that it's Chelsea. Matt Law also told us that Garnacho has his heart on Chelsea if a move is possible, which it is, right? It's been made clear that Chelsea are going to be looking towards the back end of this window, that, you know, Garnacho will become a Blue. In his case, more people than not will probably look and think, you know what? He's out of sorts at Man United. He's not in the pecking order. He doesn't look like he's in the plan of Ruben Amorim. He's desperate. Turns out, no. Turns out he wants London. He wants the Premier League. The only club that suits that for him is Chelsea. And right now he is apparently even keeping potential moves abroad distant from him because he wants Chelsea. That is, I would say, one good sign. One good sign so far from him is that he's keen. He really, really wants Chelsea. But at the same time, and this is why Chelsea's transfer window, I think, has been better than past windows anyway. We have an element of pull now. Chelsea are the current world champions. Chelsea who smashed PSG. Chelsea who are playing Champions League football. Chelsea who are looking better going into next season. This is going to provide a level of comfort for players. Garnacho definitely wanting to stay in the Premier League at least. It's his only feasible option. And right now Chelsea look in a healthier position than Manchester United, that is for sure. But what I wanted to discuss in video number one that I thought of and I was like, no, you know what, let me leave it till later, right? Was
coming in and talking about Garnacho on a regular basis now. So look, I'm quite certain Garnacho to Chelsea is going to happen. It's just a matter of time now. I think if the price is right, Chelsea will trigger this because Garnacho wants Chelsea as well. And Chelsea want Garnacho. I'm told Garnacho wants Chelsea, wants to stay in the Premier League and ideally play in the Champions League like most players do. There you go, coming from Outlaw. He's set his heart on Chelsea if possible. I mean, incredible. He wants Chelsea. Look, I was hoping he was going to go to Aston Villa. I was hoping he was going to go to Napoli. But all of that has come to nothing. He is going to come. He wants to be at Chelsea Football Club, which some are looking at and thinking, yeah, that's a great thing. I say, well, why do you want Chelsea so badly now? Why? I thought you were Man United through and through. All of a sudden now you want Chelsea. No problems. Obviously, we've got a lot of things going for us right now, and you want to be part of that. I just hope that you can behave, you can perform, and help Chelsea next season. I just hope you don't try and steal the show, please. That's all I ask for. We've got something great going on at Chelsea Football Club right now. There's a good vibe. There's a good feeling. Please don't try and hijack this and ruin it and only focus on yourself.
I can't be bothered. We've tried to run from it. We've tried to just put it down as monitoring hype. And we know we got the eureka moment like a week or two ago when we realized, oh shit, yeah, we're actually looking to just get him at the end of the window on a cheap. And this is literally what we're trying to do. This is it. Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea is going to happen, people. I cannot be bothered for this. But yeah, big up to every single one of you that's locked in. It is day 19 of the 1,461-day reign as your reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champions of the world. We are here representing the gargantuan, superior, incredible, and inevitable Blues. And yeah, we're here to talk Alejandro Garnacho. Yay! Yay! What a statement signing. Chelsea have no fears of Alejandro Garnacho's character after conducting background checks. We're also playing a waiting game over a potential bid. News on Simmons, George Broya, Hiyu, and also Mamadou Sarr. I've basically got the summary of all of this here. So, from Garnacho, Matt Law has said, it is not rumours, it is a fact that Chelsea Football Club want Alejandro Garnacho. Yeah. We've done background checks on him regarding character accusations and if they are a Garnacho problem or a United problem. Chelsea feel like there are no concerns over there. We've also referenced the same accusation with other United players that have left, including their own experience with Sancho's loan, Rashford's loan at Aston Villa, and Antony's at Real Betis. We're going to wait and see what United do regarding the striker, if they spend a lot of money and will need to make sales. Garnacho also heavily wants to move as he wants to stay in the Premier League and also play in the Champions League. But like Xavi Simmons, the deal could be dependent on outgoings. So we might still have to sell players first in order to make the room for Garnacho to get into the club. Or loan, maybe. Like Tyreek George, he's got interest from RB Leipzig. And like he's wanted to go out on loan anyway. So him going might facilitate the room for Garnacho to end up joining. And also with Manchester United, we're going to wait to see how much they spend and how desperate they become from a financial sense. And then hopefully act, well, I won't say hopefully, from Chelsea's perspective, hopefully.
And Chelsea probably value Garnacho between 30 and 40 million pounds. And the question is, do we have a leg to stand on here? Because I think Garnacho, stupidly, is going to wait till the end of August. I don't understand that. You know, maybe, you know, you're not having a pre-season, which is just crazy. You won't be in the Argentinian squad in September, so you've got to really hit the ground quickly when you do play your games for Chelsea to get in an Argentinian squad for the World Cup. It's just, I think it's disrespectful to your own career to sit on your arse and gamble a pre-season and a World Cup to get a cheap move to Chelsea. There were other offers he could have took. Napoli early in June was certainly there. So I don't really get it. I don't think he's unique. I mean, Sancho's doing exactly the same. I mean, the only difference with Sancho is he knows he's not going to the World Cup. But, yeah, I mean, you can see this a mile off. It's going to come down to, will Garnacho and Chelsea get their way? Because, honestly, what are Man United supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? It hits August the 31st. He does a Rashford, I only want Chelsea, like Rashford only wanted Barcelona. And on August the 31st, Chelsea go, there's 35 million, and we basically take it, don't we? Because if we don't take it, what do we do?
Silent for a while, but Alejandro Garnacho again today. Chelsea are his preference. Chelsea are likely to go for him after they complete the deal for Xavi, which there's just been an update on that's very close to happening. But Garnacho to Chelsea, is that a member of the squad that can help Chelsea get into this title race and maybe get them over the line for these major trophies Don's talking about, Staffy?
No, if I'm being honest, no. We were on the top 6 yesterday where, oh my God, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. The Chelsea rep.
Quest.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was talking crazy about Garnacho gassing him up and all that. But I don't look at this as a priority signing. There's a reason why they're taking their time with it. They're probably going to try to lowball us by the end of the summer, knowing that he's not even going to be integrated back into the team. He's not even training. He's not in preseason. They're aware of all that. I look at him as a signing where Chelsea been making a lot of these signings recently over the last, 3 years, where just look at players and they just see like if there's potential in them and a potential flip, I should say. They go ahead and make these deals. They try to get them on a cheap and try to give them one or two good seasons, whether it's at the club or on loan, and they'll go ahead and flip him and try to double their money. To me, he probably comes in as a replacement for Mudryk, and Mudryk had a very, very limited role at this team where he was like second or third option on either wing. He barely got any minutes, and I feel like because they lost him, they're kind of trying to replace him with a similar profile. And I say profile, it's not necessarily the way they play, but at least like age-wise, the stage that they are in their career. They paid a lot of money for Mudryk, don't get me wrong, but I think because they lost him, they kind of want to add one more, and that's the only reason I'm looking at Garnacho like this. And to be fair, he's not even making it easy for himself.
You probably hope this one falls through, but I don't. Alejandro Garnacho, keen on joining Chelsea. It was his priority in January, and he's still keen on the move this summer. Chelsea considering to bid later this month for Garnacho, as said, for weeks, and he's waiting for Chelsea as priority despite bids from abroad. I remember Lewis was... Yeah, now you're going to do no comment, yeah? You understand? Because I remember Lewis was here when Mad Wake News was going on.
Is Fabrizio God?
Go on.
Is Fabrizio God?
Boy, you get me. You're trying to use my boss now.
Laughing. I'm being serious.
Let's fix he's sick, you know.
I remember last month when you were like, Mad Wake is going Arsenal, and she's like, is Fabrizio God? Is he God, bro? Is he God?
Because everyone could get me, like, why, Lewis, bro, you get me, like, it's looking a bit, you get me, blood, like, Garnacho, is that what we're doing, blood? 2025, Garnacho, bro. Man's been
like
tracking him, you lot been tracking him. I don't get that. 9 months these man been tracking the flawless, bro.
Yeah,
why?
Because you know why? Because they waiting for to do at the end of the window so the money drop.
Maresco's Argentinian, isn't it?
Nah, Italian.
Oh, he's Italian. I was gonna say the whole maybe he's trying to save his fellow Argentine brother.
No, but them countries are linked. Like a lot of Italian players play for the Argentinian national team and vice versa. I swear,
Enzo Fernandez might have been vouching for him, man. It might be that.
Maybe
Enzo's like, yo, bring him in. But they just waiting for the price to drop, which is crazy on our part to me.
What is this feeling in my stomach, chat? Now, seriously, what is this feeling in the pit of my stomach? Do I have a tummy ache? Do I have a stomach bug? Did I have too many drinks last night? Am I not feeling well? Prescribe me. Prescribe me. What could possibly be wrong? Why would I possibly be feeling so out of sorts? Why do I have a headache? I'll tell you why. The 5 stages of grief. Now I'm not at the last stage. Oh no. But some people are. And that is sickening. That is unsettling. You see, this has been a good window. This has been a really good window so far. And we're about to drop a bomb. A bomba. And I'm the villain again. You see, because I'm staying consistent with my opinion on this player. It's not Alejandro Garnacho, it's just Alex. He's shortened it. He's just Alex now, Alex Garnacho. So no problem, we'll go by that. I thought we all had an agreement. I thought we all had an understanding. What we wanted, what we needed, the level.